Hey, just so you're aware, the audio might be a little weird on this one. I think my audio capture used the wrong microphone, so might not sound incredible, but hopefully it won't be too bad.
Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Demon Slayer. Last time around we had To Bring a Smile to One's Face, where basically Tanjiro was able to join Tokito's training and pretty much realized that he's kind of going through the same thing that Uzui was going through, not being able to inspire the boys. So he went in and inspired the boys. They had a lovely day throwing paper airplanes, and the boys are inspired to keep training hard, and Tokito maybe to not be so, not to basically to improve his bedside manner. So, and then at the end, Tanjiro went off to join Mitsuri's Hashira training. Yes, those are words. I guess it's pretty much that. I don't know why. I'm fumbling my words now all of a sudden. Probably need to start drinking some caffeine. It's first thing in the morning. I say first thing in the morning. It's 10:45 in the morning, but still, for me, that's first thing. So let's go ahead and jump into this episode so I can start drinking some caffeine, getting the brain moving. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So like I said, let's keep going.
永遠の意味知らぬ君に答えを示す時だ無限に続く螺旋の先へ
Man, Hashira privilege. I mean, to be fair, in all technicality, Tanjiro shouldn't be interfering, especially with Hashira business. On the other hand, Shinazugawa is a dick. So, and like more than Iguro, you know? Like it's honestly Iguro's not that bad. He's just I don't know. You know, Iguro is just an edgelord with a thing for Mitsuri. But Shinazugawa, I mean, the fact that he was going to just destroy Genya beyond any recovery, just like, and it's also kind of a weird thing because it's like we've seen his backstory now. We saw his backstory in Season 3, but it didn't explain why he hates his brother now, you know? Unless... The only thing I can think is if he never wanted Genya to join the Demon Slayer Corps. If he didn't want Genya to join the Demon Slayer Corps, so he's being so vicious to him to get him to quit... You could just talk to him. Like, that doesn't excuse anything. I mean, it's just, the interesting thing when they say is like, I was reprimanded by the higher-ups. It's like, higher-ups? He's a higher-up! Like, I guess higher-ups are probably, like, you know, Miss Amane and the Master. They're really the only ones higher than the Hashira themselves, but I don't know. We don't really know the full structure of the Demon Slayer Corps, other than the troops, the Hashira, and the Master. So, I don't know. I mean, it probably was Miss Amane who had to deal with that, unfortunately. And I mean, it's interesting because it's like, we were suspended from training with Shinazugawa, and I was barred from ever going near him again. But he's still allowed to continue on to the next bit of training. He's off to the Stone Hashira, so... Yes, it was not Tanjiro's place to interfere with that. Now, saving Genya from losing his eyes? Sure, like that's... But the fact that he then fought Shinazugawa, the fact that he escalated it after saving Genya... Like, that's definitely the problem there. Now, of course, we say all of this. Shinazugawa sucks. Like, we're at the point where it's like, there's nothing they can say that's going to make him redeemable. You know? Because, like, with Iguro is just kind of a jerk. You know? He's just kind of a jerk. He hates everyone except Mitsuri. So... But like, Shinazugawa is especially... And this is on top of, this is on top of the fact that he stabbed Nezuko, I don't know. I don't know where we're going with Shinazugawa, but I hope it's somewhere interesting, because at present, yeah, he really can't be redeemed. Even if Tanjiro was, technically in the wrong about stepping in on the sibling conflict, even if Tanjiro was wrong to do that, like, Shinazugawa still sucks, Like, look, I'm not blind. I see in the intro, in the OP, that there will be a fight between Shinazugawa and Tomioka. And I want to see that, because I want to see Tomioka kick the shit out of him, Like, I want this guy knocked down a couple steps. Knock him off his high horse. Because even with Iguro, like, I don't know, something about Iguro, maybe just because he kind of keeps to himself, Like, Shinazugawa is the one who wants to start a fight, Also, I just don't understand Genya at all. Like, is it a thing that if you eat a demon, you gain their powers? Is that just a thing? Or... is that just a thing? Is that something specific he can do? But it's just like, look, whatever, conflict there was between Tanjiro and Shinazugawa is still just the biggest asshole, For seemingly no reason. Like, and I know we saw what happened with his mother and their siblings and stuff, but that doesn't explain why he hates Genya so much, I don't know. We're kind of to the point where it's like, if they, no matter what they say, he's still kind of an unredeemable character. But hey, Tanjiro and Genya are now friends completely. That's good. And poor Zenitsu. Poor Zenitsu just caught in the middle of all of that. Like, oh, that's your older brother? He really is a lunatic. And then getting punched. Don't insult my brother. What the hell? I'm on your side! Just, Zenitsu does not need to be caught up in this. I don't know, man. I don't know. In terms of the other stuff this episode, I mean, hey, we churned through 3 Hashira today. So, Mitsuri, just flexibility training. Obviously, Tanjiro passed that. Then there was Iguro. Tanjiro did pass that, which was good. Honestly, tying up all the troops aside, that was good training with precision and everything, especially going against, the Snake Hashira. Like, that worked, That worked, so. But, other than that, and I do like, Mitsuri obviously sends a letter to Iguro, like, oh, Tanjiro will be coming by. He was in my training. We just had the greatest time, and that pisses him off, and it's like, no. It's like, yeah, at first, she fed him pancakes, a thing he has never had before. But then after that, the flexibility training was awful. But yeah, with Iguro's just kind of an edgelord. Like, I don't, honestly, I'm not really bothered by him anymore. He's just kind of an edgelord. He hates Tanjiro, not really for any genuine reasons, just kind of goofy reasons, but that's okay. Like, now it's really just he hates Tanjiro for getting close to Mitsuri. And that's it. That's not really a big deal. Whereas Shinazugawa is just, human filth. He's just a scumbag, And again, it's like, whatever they say, whatever they're going to say, whether it's this season or maybe it'll be in the movies, what if they just never say anything? Honestly, I'd be kind of down for that. If they just never say anything, I'd just be like, alright, sure. But no matter what they say, I'm kind of at the point where it's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whatever you say about him as to why he acts this way with his brother. He's just a scumbag through and through, He's strong, he kills demons, that's great. He's still a terrible, terrible person, It's like the only reason, like the only difference between you and demons is you don't kill people. Other than that, you're just kind of a scumbag, you know? Hell, we have met demons that are better than you, you know? Yeah, but now we're on the last Hashira. I mean, unless we do see training with Tomioka or Shinobu, but I don't think we're really going to see too much of that. I mean, Shinobu is going to have to be working with Miss Tamayo. We still haven't followed up on that. And then Tomioka, I don't know, he might train with the other Hashira, like in the night exercises. I don't know, I just want to see him kick Shinizugawa's ass, you know? Like, that would feel so good. So, I mean, heck, you know, Shinizugawa and Iguro, they both took on Tokito one-on-one, and it's like, Tokito completely held his own on his own, you know? It's just like, I don't know. Like, these two are, you know, they're high talkers, but at the end of the day, they're not as good. They're literally just not as good as their fellow Hashira, you know? They're not as good as Rengoku, they're not as good as Uzui or, you know, Mitsuri or Tokito. These two just suck. That's probably why they're angry all the time, is they suck, you know? I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I over-hating on Shinizugawa? I mean, the show obviously wants you to hate Shinizugawa. What I'm curious about is, are they going to give, you know, some sort of heartfelt thing of why he is tough on Genya? Or, I don't know. At this point, I'm just kind of like, you know what, I don't care. You are going to break your own little brother beyond repair because you hate him. For no reason, it seems. For no reason. Like, your brother didn't kill the rest of your family. Your mom did when she was turned into a demon. Like, let's keep sight of the real enemy here, which is Muzan Kibutsuji. Not your brother, not Tanjiro. Get your act together and be a damn Hashira, you know? So, it is hilarious, though, that at the end of this episode, I have more of appreciation for Iguro, despite the fact that he's pretty much no different from the way he was before the episode started. Just by comparison to Shinizugawa, I'm like, Iguro, he's just kind of an edgelord, whatever. But Shinizugawa, fuck that guy. Scumbag. Awful. Terrible person. It's also funny, because, like, Genya used to also be the angry character. It's like, Genya was like Bakugo, and I don't know, I'm calling him Shinizugawa, Saname. It's like, he's like if you had Bakugo, and then there was bigger Bakugo, you know? You know, it's like having Eddie in Ed and Eddie, kind of sucks, but you know. And then you have Eddie's brother in Ed and Eddie's Big Picture Show. Any of my Ed and Eddie fans out there, you guys know what I'm talking about. You got Eddie's brother, and he's so much worse that it's like, oh, jeez. This dude needs to get clocked, you know? This dude needs to get kicked in his nutsack. This dude sucks. And I'm just saying the same thing over and over, so that's pretty much it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Demon Slayer reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.